I actually thought that I would vlog today just for a bit of a change. It's been a while since I have filmed a vlog, so I thought I'd bring you along with me just because I'm gonna be getting out of the house today despite it being so miserable. It's been raining this week. Anyway, just sort of putting on my makeup and eating my breakfast. I thought maybe I'd talk you through what I'm currently throwing on my face at the moment. There will be an IGTV up actually where I'm talking about the beauty products that I've been using recently, but for foundation I'm using the Clarins Everlasting Youth Fluid, if I can actually get it to focus. So this is new, and I actually went to, I suppose, like a masterclass with Clarins where they applied this on my skin and it looked absolutely gorgeous. I've been experimenting with how to apply it best at home, and I find it works best with a sponge and in very, very light layers, just where you feel you need the coverage. It's more of a light to medium coverage, and I think it's got SPF 15 in it. So kind of nice because you got that little bit of SPF in there. So it helps to even out my skin tone and cover up a little bit of redness, but I still need to kind of go over with a concealer just to cover up anything that's sort of lingering. But yeah, I find this is a good sort of a base, and it's nice sort of a satin finish. So wears pretty lovely over the day. It's got that very typical Clarins foundation scent. Finish dotting that over my face, and then I'll dab on concealer. I don't know if I'm the only one who does this, but I actually don't really put foundation on my nose because it just doesn't settle properly. I don't know why, but whenever I put it on my nose, especially here, oh maybe I should, it looks quite red. I find it just sits on top of the skin. Doesn't matter what brand I use, I've tried everything. So if you have the same problem and you figured out how to kind of correct that, please let me know in the comment section, because it's something I've always had an issue with ever since I've started using foundation. So the concealer I'm going to use today is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. This isn't my favorite concealer that I've used, but I think it does a pretty good job. I'm using the shade Light. I do kind of wish they had a better shade range. I think there's maybe 5 or 6 colors, but yeah, it matches really well with that Clarins foundation. I have that in the shade 105 Nude, which is a bit of a pink undertone. Wouldn't normally go for that because I have olive skin, but I find for the winter it actually works quite well for me as opposed to a yellow undertone. So I'm just going to blend it out with my fingers. But yeah, that just kind of gives me a nice little bit of added coverage. I might actually maybe put a little bit around here. I get a bit of redness because I get eczema on my face, or dermatitis. I actually get eczema on my lips as well sometimes when products kind of irritate my skin. So I like to try and cover that up. Then let's do bronzer. I'm using the Marc Jacobs. This is the Tantalize Omega Bronze. I really love this. The pan is enormous. This is the kind of product I see myself having forever. Like I mean, I would love to get a new liquid bronzer or a cream bronzer, just because I find that those are so nice, especially during the summertime. But I mean, I really don't need one. I've got this one, and I've also got one from Urban Decay, which I'm working my way through, but they're just both powder bronzers. But this one I like because I feel as though for a powder bronzer it's pretty undetectable on the skin. It doesn't look powdery, and it just adds a really nice warmth to my complexion. It's a good one to actually use even in the winter too. So wow, I look really bronzy. I've gone a bit overboard today. For blush, I've been getting so into my cream blushes again, and this was a purchase that I made semi recently. It's the Perricone MD No Makeup blush, and I love this. This has become my favorite blush at the moment. So I just dot 3 dots on both cheeks like that, and then I use a duo fiber brush, and I kind of stipple that into my skin, so pressing it into my skin before I blend it up towards I guess my cheekbones. And it's just such a pretty peachy pink. It's so nice. I just think this is the perfect spring summer. As you can tell, I'm definitely getting really excited about that transition to the warmer months, and I always kind of run that across my nose too to kind of help tie in the color, and also just on my temple a little bit. Next I might do mascara. Okay, so many people told me to get the Caution mascara from Hourglass. I have thoughts on this. So I love the fact that it doesn't budge when I put it on, like it doesn't leave any smudging on my brow bone, which was such an issue for me. However, I do find it flakes a lot, and I don't know if I'm the only one, but I end up with little black flakes underneath my eyes, and it creates a lot of shadow and darkness, which I don't love. So I don't know if that's because it's still fresh, and once it starts to dry out that it stops being an issue. So if you have this, please let me know. So the mascara I'm going to use today is from Clarins, and this is their Wonder Perfect Mascara 4 Deep. I quite like this. I have tried another one from them, but it just didn't work out for me. It was in the gold tube, and I found that one smudged on my brow bone. This one I don't have that issue with. I wouldn't say it kind of gives me the same effect as the Caution mascara from Hourglass, but it adds length and it adds volume. Oops, I just got that all. I just feel like it gives my lashes a really nice full fluttery kind of a look, which is sort of what I'm going for. So I've really been enjoying that. Oh my god, I'm making a mess of my face. There we go. The last thing that I want to do is apply my brows, and this has been a total game changer for me. It's the Shape and Shade Brow Tint from MAC. It's like a dual-ended pen, so you've got a felt tip pen on one end, and then on the other end you've got a little powder, which actually this does quite a good job of filling in your brows. I use the felt tip end, and I really like it because it just adds little hairs to your brows. Well, I mean, it looks like little hairs, and it's really simple to use. I do have to stir it upside down though, because otherwise it dries out. So if you do have this and you've had a problem with it, that is definitely what you should do. This lasts all day, and I find it looks really natural. I use the shade Spiked, so it's not a super dark brown, but yeah, it just kind of helps to fill them in a little bit, and doesn't look like those, you know, 3D or HD brows. I'm not into that look. I just kind of like very natural sort of beauty for the most part. So once I've kind of filled in any gaps, so yeah, that is my face for the day. I have to do some work this morning before I head out. So I've got a blog post to put live, and then I also have to do the voiceover for a video, which I never enjoy doing those. I don't feel like I'm that great at them. I know I've had so much feedback from you guys on how fast I talk, and I'm really sorry. I think what it is that when I first started YouTube, I was really nervous and you know, getting used to talking in front of the camera. And as I filmed more and more videos, I've gotten more comfortable in front of the camera, and I'm talking to you guys like I talk to my friends. So this is how I talk normally, or probably a bit faster than this. I'm a chatterbox, and I've got so much to kind of get out all the time, so I just speak very quickly. I am really trying to work on my speech cadence for videos, because I want it to be a really enjoyable viewing experience for anyone who's watching, especially if English isn't your first language. So I am working on that, but it does make doing things like voiceovers a little bit trickier, because I feel like my speech is a bit stunted when I try to forcefully slow it down. So yeah, just so you know, I hear all your feedback, so thank you so much. You know, I really take everything on board that you guys say. But yeah, so I've got to do that. Then I'm gonna head into the city. There's actually a dress I really want to try on from Lover, so I thought I'd go into David Jones. It's kind of been something I've been looking at for the last couple of weeks, and I thought I would try it on, see if I like it, and then maybe wait another couple of weeks, maybe wait until there's a sale or something like that, discount code, so before I purchase it, because it is quite expensive, and I really like to try and think these purchases through. I try not to impulse purchase it all, so I have a 30-day shopping rule that I usually stick by. I'll link a blog post down in the description box where I talk about that if you want to know a little bit more about it. Then I need to go and grab some things for a project I'm working on for a client, so I'm going to do that while I'm in the city. And then I thought it might be nice to also maybe grab lunch. I really want to go to A1 Canteen, because I've been thinking about their slow roasted lamb shoulder salad, so I think I might go and do that. And then also I quite would like to go to the art gallery. I've been doing quite a bit of work on the weekends, and I know it's not great for work-life balance, so sort of thought I'd maybe take a little bit of time out today for me to break it up, because the first thing I did when I got up this morning was start responding to emails in bed before I even kind of went and had my shower. So yes, that is it. I'm going to stop talking now, finish eating my breakfast, and then get into some work. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys a little bit later. after 10:30 now, and I've wrapped up the work that I needed to get done before I left the house. So I thought I would quickly run you through my outfit of the day before I went to get the train into the city. I'm not wearing any earrings, but I do have a little necklace on. This is my Miss Interstellar necklace. And I'm also wearing a bracelet from Majuri. This is a wrap bracelet and I really like it because it's super chunky. For my outfit, and please don't mind the mess in the background, I'm currently laundering our bedspread. It's drying at the moment before Luke gets home. He's away for work right now. The top that I'm wearing is from Grana, and this is one of their men's long sleeve striped tops. I actually have this in the black and white, and I recently decided to get it in the white with navy stripe. I think it was on sale, and I got one for Luke as well, so we're gonna be matching. But I was buying him some new swim shorts and also some new trousers for work, so I thought I would grab that at the same time. Super oversized. I'm wearing the size small. I think the other one I have is an extra small, and it's maybe just slightly smaller than this. My belt this is new. This is from Witchery. I have been needing a belt with a gold buckle for a while, just so that it would match my jewelry, seeing as I wear gold so much, and my Isabel Marant one just has a silver buckle. And I found this, and I don't know if you can see, it's got this mock croc kind of a texture to it, but it's also slightly patent, and you can reverse it, which I think is cool. But this is on the tightest buckle, so I need to add a couple more notches on here so I can wear it high-waisted. My jeans are from Mott & Bow. These are just one of their high-rise skinny jeans. I do find their high-rise is more like a mid-rise on me because my belly button's all the way up here. So I like something that usually comes up a little bit higher, but they are so comfortable. And they have this raw edge hem. I'm kind of, I guess, balancing out my outfit with something super oversized on top and then fitted on the bottom. My shoes are my Sam Edelman loafers. Definitely looking a little bit worse for wear now. I've worn these so much. I absolutely love them. And you can see we've got Charlotte all snuggled up on the bed. It is so cold today, so I'm going to be wearing a really big coat. I also do need to switch out my bags. I was using my Celine Trio last night, and I'm going to switch it out for my Kuyana bag, which I also have, and I don't know if you guys do this, but I always take just a canvas tote with me everywhere, so that if I need to carry anything else, I can avoid getting shopping bags. Let me put on my coat. Okay, so my coat of the day is my Eero charcoal grey pea coat. This has super structured shoulders. It's really warm. It's one of the heavier weight coats that I've got, so definitely perfect for today. And I'm probably gonna have to take an umbrella with me as well because it's forecast to rain. So see, that's kind of a look at the outfit with my handbag. It's after lunch now. I went to A1 Canteen and I had the slow roasted lamb shoulder, which I was planning on, and it was sensational, as my dad would say. It's just utterly divine. Highly recommend if you're ever there. And now I am heading to the art gallery. If you can't tell, it is absolutely miserable in Sydney today. We've had so much rain this week, which is nice actually because it's been pretty dry. But I definitely didn't plan. I should have brought a larger umbrella. I just took one of those foldable collectible ones that I put into my handbag. So I'm getting a little bit splashed on, but I mean it could be worse, it's just water. But yeah, I'm just wandering to the art gallery now, looking forward to having a little bit of a wander around because it's been a while since I was last there. The last time I went was when I was with my best friend Mary and she came and visited, and I feel like that was back in February. So yeah, it's been quite a while, so looking forward to going and checking out the exhibitions. Now I'm just having a cup of tea, and I've also got some Reese's peanut butter cups. These are like one of my guilty pleasures. I went to Aldi recently and they were selling these huge bags of them, so I ended up buying one because my sister and I were doing a bit of a movie night. We stayed at the Old Clare with Sony, and now I can't stop eating them, so very dangerous. It was so nice to go into the city, have a bit of a wander around. I feel like I don't really take too many mental health days, and I definitely have been feeling very burnt out recently, and I think part of that has I guess been brought on by the fact that I've been working on the weekend as well, so sort of burning the candle at both ends, but not in the sense that I'm partying. So I'm such a nana when it comes to that kind of thing. I just hang out at home with Luke or with my friends or family. But yeah, so I ended up picking up a book at Kinokuniya. So I got The Dangers of Truffle Hunting, you can see, and you will have seen I went to David Jones. I tried on the leather dress, and I was texting one of my best friends and I said to her, I really don't know if it's $600 worth of amazing. Like, it's a nice dress, but I don't know if it's $600 nice. You guys can tell me what you think in the comments below, because I'm still, I mean obviously I'm still going to be thinking about it, but I kind of feel like I've been a little bit inspired by all of the people who I've seen on holiday, because when I tried the dress on, I immediately thought French Riviera, Saint Tropez, somewhere really beachy and tropical, or sort of resort wear. And I don't really have that kind of life, you know. Most days I'm just sitting at home, I'm working in front of my computer. My job's very isolating, which is why I tend to wear kind of quite casual clothes these days. You've probably noticed if you watched any of my recent What I Wear in a Week videos. So it's probably not right for my lifestyle. I just thought it was beautiful when I saw it online. I did try on a few other things though. A few that just caught my eye while I was having a wander around, from Sandro, which I was so. I also tried on a skirt from Garni and Gingham, which I'd been wanting to try on for ages, and it's actually gorgeous. So that's kind of one of those things I've got in the back of my mind as a maybe buy for spring summer. Not that I need it, but it's a really beautiful mesh and it's got nice movement. I thought it would be a really good sort of a breathable option. I also tried on a sweater from Kate Sylvester, which if you aren't familiar with her, she's a New Zealand designer, and actually one who my friend Mary and I used to shop from all the time years ago when we were still at university, and I adored it. I just thought it was so gorgeous. It's a really nice cotton, so I'm currently thinking about that. Again, sweaters aren't something that I absolutely need, so it would more just be a want or a desire, something that I think would kind of add something to my existing wardrobe. And what else did I try on? I tried on a linen dress from a brand that I discovered on The Iconic, and I just saw it and I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. The fit was a bit off on me though, so that one was a definite no. I also don't really know where I'd wear something like that, but I just thought it was quite cute and I wanted to get a sense for their sizing. So yes, that was my trip to David Jones. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more work now because I've got some emails that I need to respond to before close of business today, and then I need to go and do our grocery shop. I usually do that on a Friday, just because I find it's a little bit less hectic than going on the weekend. And Luke is flying in this evening. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but he's been away for the last 2 nights for work, so I'm really looking forward to him coming back because it's been really lonely in the house. And it's funny, the pets have really picked up on the fact that he's not here. They're sort of acting a little bit different different. So I think they're going to be happy to have him home as well. So I actually think I might just wrap this up here. Hopefully you've enjoyed kind of spending most of the day with me. Thank you so much for watching. Everything that I tried on or mentioned or anything, everything I did will be linked down in the description box below, or at least listed there, so you can go have a look. But yeah, that's it from me today. I will see you guys next time with a brand new video. See you soon. Bye.